In an old graveyard, one grave stands alone, the grave of the dead bride. The legend says that every Halloween night she appears. This is where it all begins. It was a spooky November night, and the moon was shining bright in the dark sky. All around me, I could hear trees swaying and whistling in the wind. I could see the trees waving their branch-like arms at me. It sounded like the woods were alive and talking to me. My body started to shake uncontrollably, and my hands were sweating. In front of me, I could see broken, crumbling gravestones covered in moss. Sharp brambles stabbed at me, trying to stop me getting through. Through the heavy, dusty mist, standing in front of me was a haunted house. The door was rusty and the walls were crumbling. The windows were cracked and chipped with glass. I couldn't see through them, it was pure dust. The door opened very slowly, screeching as it did so. Inside the house were broken, springy floorboards and dusty cobwebs strung from branches. I moved silently through the house to make sure I didn't get caught. I walked through what used to be a hallway. I couldn't see much, the fog was too thick. It was like walking through bricks. The house smelt like rotten bodies, dead animals and wet dogs. I opened a door to see a creepy old-time home with creepy paintings on the wall. One was covered in fresh blood, but was it animal or human? I could hear wolves howling, bats on the roof, and a low growling sound. The damp walls and shattered windows made it so cold and freezing, like it had snowed. There were burnt pieces of furniture and sparks coming from the electric sockets. On the floor, there were pieces of glass, sharp like swords. At this point, I was so deep in the house that I started to hear things. I thought they were in my head. It was like people were all around me, but I could see nothing. Then I felt something move around my leg. My legs were shaking, and my tummy felt like there were butterflies going around it. My heart started pounding like a drum.